hold on to your headphones because AI is about to revolutionize the way you podcast. From coming up with episode ideas and planning out your episodes, to finding and researching guests, all the way to recording, editing, and even promoting your podcast episodes. Podcasting is a time-intensive activity, and if you plan to monetize your podcast, that's even more time out of your day. So in this video, I'm going to run through 10 AI tips and tricks for independent podcasters to help you podcast faster and better than ever before. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Nick Nelbach, co-founder of NextGen Podcaster, a community where we help podcasters and creators just like you free up more time with the help of AI. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button for me real quick. All right, so number one on the list is generating episode ideas with AI. We all hit that creative wall sometimes where we just can't come up with any new ideas. And that's where a tool like ChatGPT really comes into play. Now, I won't get into the background of ChatGPT. We have tons of other videos on the channel right now talking about ChatGPT, what it is and how it works. But the important thing for you to know is that ChatGPT can be your best friend when it comes to brainstorming and coming up with new ideas. With a simple prompt like this, ChatGPT can come up with tons of relevant topics for your podcast episode that'll resonate with your audience. Which leads me directly into tip number 2, outlining and scripting your podcast episodes. With several ideas already generated using ChatGPT, we can continue that conversation and have ChatGPT help us develop an outline or even a script for your episode. This is where you can get really specific about the structure and flow of your podcast episode when describing it to ChatGPT. From there, you can even take it a step further by getting ChatGPT to script out the entire episode for you. Now, I will say, if you are going to use ChatGPT to script out the entire episode, I would recommend doing this in sections. After ChatGPT has generated an outline for your episode, you're likely going to have various topics and information within those topics. Rather than telling ChatGPT to generate an entire episode based on that outline, take it one section at a time. ChatGPT is going to come up with a way better script for you. And if you want to add anything specific to an individual section, you can instruct ChatGPT to do that when it's creating that section for you. All right, number 3, researching guests and topics with AI. So this is where we're going to take a step away from ChatGPT for a second and take a look at Perplexity AI. Unlike ChatGPT, this tool is connected to the internet, and it is an insanely powerful tool for doing research. Simply type in the name of your guest or topic and let Perplexity flesh out all the details for you. It'll even cite and source the information for you so you can do your own research on the topic as well. And lastly, what's really cool is Perplexity has its own Chrome extension. So if you're already doing research on the topic, you can use Perplexity to answer additional questions based on the information that's on that page. I don't really see podcasters and creators talking about this one enough. So if you do need to do any kind of research, whether it's for a guest or a specific topic that you're going to be creating content around, I highly recommend taking a look at Perplexity. All right, number 4, generating transcripts for your podcast. Not only does this help with accessibility, but it's a great way to repurpose your content. And the best part, it's completely free at riverside.com/transcription. All you have to do is upload your file and Riverside will transcribe the entire episode totally free. But once your episode is transcribed, you can choose if you want to download just the standard TXT file or an SRT file that includes time codes from your episode. Now, this one ties nicely into tip number 5, and that is writing show notes for your podcast with AI. If you're like me, I would sit down to write my show notes and I would absolutely dread the entire process. I started a podcast to talk behind a mic, not write. Now, to create our show notes, we're actually going to take the transcript that we just generated over from Riverside, and we're going to take it back over to ChatGPT. Just note the most effective use of this step is to have ChatGPT Plus, and we're going to use advanced data analysis. With this turned on inside ChatGPT, we can actually upload documents and files and have ChatGPT generate information for us based on that document. Now, all you have to do is upload the transcript that you just generated and tell ChatGPT how you want that show notes page to look. Maybe you want your show notes to highlight the 3 most important topics discussed in the episode, then follow it up with time-coded highlights from the discussion, and then wrap that all up with resources and links discussed in the episode. By using a prompt like this, you can get ChatGPT to give you show notes exactly the way you want. Now, here's a little bonus tip for those of you who might not be on GPT Plus. Number 1, I recommend giving it a try. Most people don't believe me, but the difference between the free version of ChatGPT and ChatGPT Plus is night and day. The kind of responses you get out of the paid version of ChatGPT are so much better than anything you can get out of the free version. And number 2, if you're still holding hard that you're not going to pay for a ChatGPT subscription, check out Claude.ai. It's completely free to get started, and just like ChatGPT's advanced data analysis, you can upload documents like your transcript and get the AI to generate content for you from the transcript. All right, moving on to tip number 6, using ChatGPT to write supporting blog posts. As much as you may hate writing, written content on a website is extremely valuable. ChatGPT can help you craft SEO optimized content that can complement your podcast episode. And by creating content like this, you're not only going to show up higher in search engines, recommendations, but more people are going to find your podcast. Now, if you're curious about how I use ChatGPT to write blog posts, check out this post right here, or maybe here, one of these ones. And I take you through the entire process from keyword research all the way to editing your blog post. So definitely check that video out. Now, tip number 7, creating viral clips from your episodes in seconds. So you've got this amazing podcast episode recorded and published. Now you need to get more ears on it. That's where social media comes into play. With tools like Opus Clip and Munch, you can turn your podcast episodes into bite-sized shareable clips. Just upload your video or paste in the YouTube link and AI will take care of the rest. Both Opus Clip and Munch use AI to scan through your content to find the best, most viral content it can find. And not only that, it takes care of the editing process for you. If you're recording a horizontal video, it'll make it vertical, perfect for sharing on TikTok Shorts and Reels. And it'll even add captions to the videos automatically for you. I actually talk about Opus Clip and Munch in my last video, so I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in learning more. All right, tip number 8, give your podcast studio quality sound with the magic of AI. As a podcaster, you know just how important audio quality is. But sometimes we don't have the perfect setting to record in. If you're like me and you're recording in an extra bedroom in the house, AC can kick on, the neighbors can be mowing, fans can be going, people can be talking in the other room. And without a lot of editing experience, cleaning up that audio can be extremely difficult, even for expert audio engineers. That's where Adobe Enhanced Speech comes in. With Enhanced Speech, all you have to do is upload your audio file and AI will take care of the rest. It'll remove background noise, get rid of any echo in your audio, and overall it does a really great job of just making your audio sound better. I actually use Enhanced Speech for all of my short form video content and it sounds awesome. And the best part, it's completely free. So if you're looking for studio quality sound and you don't have the studio, definitely take a look at Adobe Enhanced Speech. All right, next is tip number 9. And this one might be a little bit controversial, but hear me out. What if you could host a podcast without actually hosting it? With 11 labs, you can choose from dozens of different AI voices to host your podcast for you. And what's even cooler is you can train the AI on your own voice and create an AI version of yourself. And all you have to do is upload a script for your episode and your new AI host will do the entire episode for you. I know it sounds a bit out there, but there are some really cool applications for it. And I have seen people creating AI hosted podcasts and they're pretty good. But I want to know what you think about AI hosted podcasts down in the comments. And tip number 10, join NextGen Podcaster to learn all the ways that AI can help you save time on your podcast. If you're serious about leveraging AI in your podcast, you have to check out NextGen Podcaster. We're a community of like-minded creators and podcasters looking to make podcasting easier. We offer AI resources and trainings, as well as host multiple live mastermind sessions every month to help you stay ahead of the curve. So if taking your podcast to the next level is something you're interested in, go to nextgenpodcaster.com or click the link that I put down in the description. So there you have it, 10 ways to level up your podcasting game. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. Until next time, keep podcasting smarter, not harder.